Users can streamline their workflow by developing documentation shortcuts and saving favorite orders, order sets, diagnoses, and more in their OneChart account. Orders and order set favorites allow the user to customize with specific details and adding additional orders that can be used without replicating the work efforts for every patient. You can either spend time specifically developing your favorite orders folders or save favorites as you are working with patients. For order set favorites, open the orders catalog and search for and select the desired order set. You can select or deselect any of the orders that you want and then modify the order details as appropriate. Also, you can add additional orders using the Add to Phase button. If you want to save orders with modified details, special instructions, or order comments, the orders must remain checked before you save the plan as a favorite. If you uncheck the item, the customizations will be erased. Remember, if you do save a plan with pre-checks, which may not be appropriate for all patients, you must uncheck them before making the orders active on the specific patient. When all modifications are completed, at the bottom of the screen, click the Save as My Favorite button. Enter a descriptive title for your order set. Keep in mind that this new title displays in the patient chart for all users to see. It is also the way you will be able to tell which order set you need to select out of all your favorites. Via Christie's naming convention is to add the provider's first initial, middle initial, and last name within the plan name right at the end, such as seen in the screen here. Click OK. An order set which was previously completed and planned or initiated can also be saved as a favorite. When you go to the patient's orders page, if you just highlight the name of the order set that's on a patient, you can click that Save as a Favorite at the bottom of that screen as well. The saved order set can then be found by clicking the star icon in the order search window. Your plans will only be visible in this window to you. You'll be able to see the name of the plan and the date at which it was created. To save favorite orders rather than order sets, go to the orders catalog and search for the desired order. Select it, and then within the chart, make any appropriate changes to the order details. With regard to dosing, frequency, you can add order comments and special instructions at this time. Then before you would sign the order, right-click on the order and add it to favorites. This will open a window where your organized folders will be. When you first start, all you'll have is a simple folder that says Favorites. If you just say OK, it will place the order in the area right underneath where it says Favorites. And then we'll be able to find that order by clicking the star icon in the Orders Catalog window, just like we did with Order Set. To make the use of favorites more efficient, you should organize the orders through the Favorites folders. In the Ordering window, select the small black arrow icon that's next to the star icon and select Organize Favorites. The Organize Favorites window will open to allow editing of the folder names, addition of new folders, and deletion of favorites. You can move your orders by choosing the Move to Folder and select which folder you want them to go in. Or you can drag and drop them if you can reach the folders. And when you're done, you'll have a much more organized group. You could have a primary folder that says Labs, and inside of that primary folder that says Labs, you could have a subfolder that says AM Labs, Time Study, Routine Labs, and Stat Labs, so that all those details were already filled out for your orders for you, and you would just have a couple of clicks to find them. You may want to organize your orders based on categories of orders, or the patient stay processes, or the types of diagnoses. That's up to you, and which seems most efficient and most understandable for you. Now when you go back to add more favorite orders, all those folders will be there, available for you to place your orders into. There are several other sections of the chart where favorites can be used to save time. A list of favorites for frequently used terms will streamline the documentation process for patient diagnoses and problems, procedure history, allergies, and family medical history. Favorites for procedure history, problems, and diagnosis can be added to the favorites folders within the section from existing items in the patient's chart. If the term already exists in the patient chart, right-click on the specific term desired to be in the favorites. Select Add to Favorites from the drop-down menu. In the folder maintenance window that opens, select the folder the term should be placed in, or create a new folder as described in the organizing favorites steps that you've already discussed. Favorites can be added in the Add to New phase for allergies, procedure history, problems and diagnosis in exactly the same way on every section. In the Add screen, enter the term in the search window and click the binoculars. In the window displaying the search results, click on the desired term to highlight it. Click on the Add to Favorites button. In the folder maintenance window that opens, select the folder the term should be placed in, or create a new folder as described in the Organizing Favorites previously discussed. Once you've created these folders, the favorites can be accessed for use on subsequent patients by opening the favorites folders at the bottom of the Add New screen. The Family History section has a slightly different process. It doesn't use favorites, it uses quick lists. Some items are already on the quick list for various sections, but you can create your own quick list that's available at the very top of the Family History section. By searching for new terms, you select the magnifying glass and then search for a term. Once you find your term, highlight it, double-click it, and then it will place in the quick list.